Hello everyone, this is Abdulbaset here again, and I talked with you previously about my published book in Amazon under the title of The Friday Speech. It also written in Arabic, Khutbat al-Jum'ah. So you could see many issues talking about Quran in a new way to enlighten minds and serve communities better. And today I'm gonna talk with you about the phrase of الذين آمنوا in Quran, which means "Oh, who you believe." All who you believe in Quran means two things: either those who believe in God and his messages, whether they are Arabs or not. And sometimes God attach their rewards when he talks about those who believe from any race. For example, those who believe and do good deeds is assigned the good place in heaven or something like that. So, but if God talks about some orders or some prohibition, or he mentioned races or something like that, so all who you believe means here the Arabs only. For example, all who you believe and those of Ahl al-Kitab, people of the previous message, and those Sabi'un. This is we see many races here. So all who you believe, it refers to the Arabs. And also all who you believe in. There is a verse said, all who you believe in. So all you believe here means the Arabs, because we cannot say it's those who believe, because if they are believing already, how come God is saying all who you believe in? No, here it means the Arabs. All who you believe means all Arabs believe in. Also, all who you believe, why you are not doing what you are saying, or something like that. There is a verse like that. That means all Arabs, because when God is ordering or prohibiting or something like that, he's talking about Arabs. And the Arabs got this adjective, all who believe, because their prophet is called in Quran the believer, when God talked about him that he's believing in God, and he's a mercy to the other, to the believers, and something like that in a verse. So they got this adjective from their prophet, literally, but some of them were not believing like indeed. They were not believing indeed. Some of them, they didn't like to be Muslims or something like that, or to believe in the prophet. But God is calling them such adjective because the prophet, the last prophet, was living with them and talked their language. Also, the last prophet, took one adjective from them, which is al-ummiyin, which means because this word is assigned to the Arabs because they don't have a religion, a message from God before. Like, the Jews and Christians, they have a message from God. So because Arabs living in the area of the prophet did not have a message before, like the people, the children of Israel, so God called them Ummiyin. And the prophet got this adjective because the ones who he lived with and talked their language has this adjective. So God described the last prophet as Ummi. But this is just like a literal sense of the meaning. Literal sense of the meaning is not that the prophet is indeed Ummi, because God had taught his last prophet a lot of things, and he made him a teacher to the whole humanity through the Qur'an. God also talked about his prophet nicely and how he taught him in Qur'an. So it's just like, adjectives describe to both parties, the prophet and the people who lived with them. Yes, so each party got the adjective from the other party, and so on and so forth. So we have to distinguish when God is saying that, oh who you believe, that we have to be aware that sometimes it is referring to the Arabs, especially if it is talking about ordering or prohibition or something like that, or mentioned of groups like races or something like that. and it's talking about everybody who believe in God and His messages, especially when God is assigning the rewards. Yes, and please subscribe for more videos, and you could see this information and others in my book published in Amazon, as I told you before. And I wish you joy and happiness as always. See you in the next video. Bye bye.